Oh, we are live. Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whichever part of the world you're watching us from. We are back again today. Today is Thursday. How are we doing? I am here with my business partner. We are here again to ask you one wonderful question. What is your plan B? What is that your side hustle that you put aside? If something happen, you'll be able to lay on it. That is the topic we are going to discuss today. My name is Doris Aluba Eke. I'm originally from Nigeria. I based in Ireland. I'm a mom of 3 beautiful kids and a digital business mentor and a business consultant. I help those who want to secure their future, those who want to work from home, those who want to have a side hustle, those who want to be their own boss and work on their own time. I help them to establish their own digital business. As I said earlier on, that we are going to be talking about what is your plan B. What is that your plan B? You might ask, what is plan B? Plan B is something that you can lay on if something happened to your main job. Plan B is something that you can earn extra income from to add to the one that you're having already. Plan B is something that will help you to have a time freedom so that you can spend that time with your family. Plan B is something that if you're doing it, will help you to reduce your hours so that you can have time for yourself. You can see I am not alone here. I am here with my business partner, Mama Pamela. I'm going to hand over to Mama Pamela to introduce herself and tell us what her plan B is. Over to you, Mama Pamela. The floor is yours.
Hello. Good morning from California. I'm happy to be here again. This Tuesdays and Thursdays they are exciting days for me. Why? Because I come in here and have a chat with you. Good morning. My name is Pamela. I am a wife, a mom to 3 beautiful children. I am a Nigerian by birth, and I reside in the United States with my family. I am an online business owner and a mentor, and my passion is helping people to have a plan B, which is the topic for our discussion today. Helping people who want to earn more, helping very busy professionals, burnt out professionals who are looking to have a life and live a healthy one. Helping people who want a main source of income, but from online, not from working for others, so they can live life on their terms. And helping those who want to save some extra money so that they can live a better life during their golden age. This is what I do, and this is what my partner does too. We are both in the same business community. And because of the passion we have for helping people, every Tuesday and Thursday, we come out here to educate you about our business and also encourage you to have a plan B, like we are going to encourage you today. Thank you so much, and see you in a few minutes' time when I come out again to speak.
Thank you so much, Mama Pamela. You're just on point. Thank you so much. Plan B that we are talking about, we have explained what plan B is. So if you're looking for a way to have that plan B, we have a good news for you. We are a digital business mentor, as we have said already. All you need to do is anywhere you are watching us from, any page, that if it's my page or Mama Pamela's page, send us a message that you are interested. This digital business we are going to introduce you to, it will help you to have that plan B. Some people join this plan B, and this plan B become their plan A. It becomes their main source of income. So if you want to know more about this plan B we are talking about, send us a message. It's a digital business. It's a business that you can run on your own space. This plan B that we are introducing to you today is a business that when you join, you're not going to be alone. You're going to be assigned to a coach and a mentor. The business that works in automation, it will help you to have the time freedom so that you can be able to have time for yourself and for your family as well. I'm a stay-at-home mom. This plan B that what we are introducing to you is my own plan A. When you join in, you will see how the business work. In future, it might be your own plan A as well. Or it will still be your plan B. Or your plan A, your main job now will not be your plan B. Some people, it happened to them like that, in that way. It's you now that will decide. The business work in automation. That means even while you are sleeping, your business is working in the background. Having a plan B is very, very good. So that if something happened to your job, you will have something to lay on. You will not be stranded. You will not be stuck on the way. If you don't have a plan B and something happened to your job, you'll be stuck. You know, all of us have children. For those parents that have children, when something happen, you don't have plan B, just have plan A, and something happened to that plan A. Children, they don't want to hear, I don't have money or there is no money. What they want it that time. You have to provide it for them. So if you don't have plan B, you'll be stuck on the way if something happened to your main job, main source of income, or your plan A. So that is why it's very good for you to look for something to do, so that it will be your plan A, plan B to attach to what you're doing. That is why we are introducing this amazing business to you. The business, I don't need to sell any products. You don't need to market any products. You don't handle any inventory. 90% of the job is already done for you. All you need to do is 10% when you choose this our own business as your plan B. And this plan B we are talking about now will cover your pension plan as well. You see, it will not just be only plan B, you will have a lot of benefits if you choose to do this our own as your plan B. I'm going to hold it here and hand over to Mama Pamela to throw more light on that. Mama Pamela, over to you.
Thank you very much, Doris. Thank you so much. Yes. What is plan B? My business partner has explained in so many terms what plan B is. You know, most of us didn't know what a plan B is. Me, for instance, when I lost my job years back in Nigeria, I didn't know what a plan B was. I learned the hard way. So also, I'm sure that there are a lot of people today who don't, like me then, who don't know what a plan B is. But what can a plan B do for you? She has said so much about the benefits of plan B. What plan B is in a nutshell is just you having a side hustle, something by the side that you could fall back to in case life happens to you. That's all a plan B is. You're not relying, you know, there's something they say, do not put all your eggs in one basket, so that when there is an accident, you don't lose all the eggs. You still have some. So you share your eggs, keep some, in case something happens, you still have egg to use. That is the way it is with life. You don't put everything you have in one job. You need a side hustle. You need a plan B. It's a plan B for now. It's a no-brainer. I mean, there is no way anybody can survive on just one income. It's hard, very, very hard. You know, I have met people who said, well, I have two jobs. If something happened to one, I have the other one. I want you to remember something, that what you are in those two jobs is employee. The jobs you work do not belong to you. They belong to something else. Whatever happens in your main job can also happen in your second job. As long as you are an employee, it can happen to both jobs. A plan B is a very, very necessary thing to have in life. It might not be in the business community in which I am. I would love you to be here because this is really where it's happening. But assuming you don't want to be, it's not a problem. You can still have your plan B outside my business community. But is plan B a necessity? Yes, it is a necessity. Some people have said, no, I don't want to do an online business. I don't like being online. I would rather take a second job or even a third job. And I tell them that is fine. But remember something, you are still working for somebody. Assuming you don't even lose your job, that you fall sick. A business partner of mine told her testimony. I listened to her testimony the other day, and she said how she is a nurse, or she was, because she's no longer working. She's doing this business full time. She was a nurse with 2 jobs, and then she got pregnant, and she had, what did they call it? Something sciasis nerves or something like that, that crippled her from the waist down, and she couldn't go to work. So she decided to quit her plan B, her second job, and concentrate on the first one. So she was working the first one when eventually she couldn't manage the sickness, and she was kept at home until she had her baby. Was she being paid salary? Of course not.
Yes. No,
you don't clock in, you don't get paid.
Yeah.
So what sustained her and her family? Her plan B.
Okay.
The plan B that she started when she had 2 jobs was what she lived on. And guess what? She was making 5 digits every month for the period she was on sick bed until she had her baby. As soon as she had her baby, she said to herself, what are you going to work for? You never made this kind of money from your nursing job.
2 jobs.
2 jobs. You never made this kind of money, 2 jobs combined. So what are you wasting your time going to? She put in her resignation immediately without thinking twice. This is the benefit of plan B. You may not have been fired from your job, but something else could happen. I mean, life is not a bed of roses.
Yes.
Things change. And it doesn't ring a bell when it's changing. It doesn't give you advance notice. You might just be driving to work, God forbid, and something changes. And you find yourself at home. Some people say, oh, they take insurance. The insurance will be paying them when they are not working. For how long? How long is that insurance going to pay you? After a while, you exhaust the insurance. They stop paying. What happens if it's a lifetime injury? What happens after that? This is why a plan B is important. And you know what? Something may not happen to you. You may not be fired, but you are losing your senses. You are losing your mind with the job that you have. You hate it. You just feel like, I don't want to be there 1 second anymore. But you don't have a choice because that's the only source of income you have. So you stick to it. You wake up reluctantly in the morning and angry with yourself that you have to go back to that place. You have no plan B. You have no other source of income. But you still have to earn a living. You go there, you get insulted by the owners of the business, you lose your self-confidence, you lose your mental stability, you lose yourself in the process of getting income. But every day you go back because you have no choice. This is where a plan B comes to play. At a point, you could say, you know what? Just go with your job. I don't need you anymore. I
Yeah.
have another thing that can sustain me.
Yeah.
You don't have to take all that insult. You don't have to let a human being like you reduce you to nothing just because he is providing, he's feeding you, so to speak. Because he's feeding you, he's paying your
Yeah.
salary, and he's eroding your self-confidence because he is paying your salary. You can call your own shots and not take that from anybody. Keep your head high and move on because you have something to fall back to. Plan B, at this point in our lives, it's nothing anybody should be begging another person to do. It is a necessity that everybody should have a plan B, especially since we have no control over what happens in our lives.
Yes.
You should have a plan B just in case something happens. I have mentioned a few things that could that could go wrong, that
Yeah.
you have no control over. And when they happen, what do you do? Plan B is important. Do you have one? If you do not have a plan B, even as you listen to me, this is the time to. I'm not talking about life insurance. Life insurance is for people to enjoy when you're no more.
Yeah.
I'm
Your
talking about
family.
something you can enjoy now,
Enjoy while you're alive.
and yes, and still pass it on to those
Yes.
people to continue to enjoy.
Mm.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what a plan B is all about, not life insurance. So please get it right. Don't say, oh, I have life insurance to keep for my children or my family. While you are suffering now, you're not enjoying your own life.
Enjoying it.
You're paying premium somewhere for other people to enjoy when you're no more. Why do you not want to enjoy while you're living and still they will enjoy when you're gone? Because this business we're talking about here is transferable
Yes.
to your generations unborn, up to 8.
Yeah.
Now, I'm inviting you to my own plan B. Well, it was a plan B.
Yeah.
But like my business partner, is no more a plan B. It's now my plan A. But I started it as a plan B. So I'm inviting you here to come and see what we are doing. This is where it is happening. Last week I said this is where I am going to die, and I mean it. I'm not moving an inch because what is here? Ipa's meal.
Yes,
You need to come and see for yourself. And today happens to be the day we showcase what we do. We will invite you to our webinar later, give you more information on that. For now, let me hand over to my business partner.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mama Pamela. You see, if you want to choose your plan B, make sure you choose it wisely. If you go to look for another job to add on top of the one you are doing, you're killing yourself. Why do I say you're killing yourself? It will consume more time, give you more stress. You won't have time for yourself. You won't have time for your family. You won't have time for your husband.
Or your wife.
Or your wife. So choosing an extra job is not an option. So choose a business that will work on automation, that 90% of the job is already done for you. You only need to do 10%. That is the only thing that will help you. If you choose a new job to add on top of the one you are doing, tell me, if you're working if we're working 8 to 9, or 8 to 8, or 5 to 9, tell me how many hours are you going to put on the new one that you're going to get? How are you going to handle it? You might say, oh, you're going to be doing it. If you're doing it, you have to, your time have to be either for your job or for your family. So you choose one. You go to work in the morning. When you come back, maybe your children might be sleeping and you're off to work. When you come back, they've gone back to sleep. You might not even see them. You don't know how they are coping. Because it's very good, it's very important for us to look after our children. It's very important. You know how they are feeling. Because as they are growing, their feelings are changing. If you're not there in their life, you won't know. You won't notice when this is going wrong. Before you come back from work, they're already sleeping. But if you have this, our own plan, as your plan B, it will give you more time. It will give you time to reduce your hours, and you have time to spend with your children. So when you're choosing your plan B, choose it wisely so that it will help you. As Mama Pamela has said, you see example that she gave to us. Had it been that our sister, that our business partner, did not choose this, our own plan B as her plan B, when the sickness hit her, tell me how she's going to cope. She stopped working and she was pregnant. She had children already. Tell me how she's going to cope. But she didn't lack anything throughout her maternity leave. She was getting more than what they were supposed to pay her when she was working. So that is why I said, when you're choosing your plan B, open your eyes and choose wisely. That is why I'm advising you, this our own might be a best choice for you, if you ask me. So come in and try and see if it's something that you would like to do. Because this our own, we always said it, we said it last time, that when you come in, you look, open your eyes and look and see if it's something that you like to do, then you move to the next step. But when you look, it's not something that you like to do, no problem. We will give you whatever thing that you have put in. That is, if it's within 30 days, we'll give it back to you and you go your way. Thank you so much. I'm going to hand over to Mama Pamela to invite you for our webinar tonight. She will tell you the time and what you need to do. Over to you, Mama Pamela.
Thank you so much, Doris. So today, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the days we have free webinars. We don't charge for that. We just invite you to come and listen to what our business is all about. They will share it with you, the model, everything about our business. And you will also hear from people, real people who are in the business. They tell you what got them in there and how their lives have changed. You also have the opportunity to ask questions. There are live people there. It's not recorded, it's live. You can interact with them. Ask whatever question you want to ask about this business and it will be answered. The time is 5 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please Google it. I don't have all the time zones in my head, but you can Google it.
1 a.m. UK time.
Okay, 1 a.m. UK time. If you belong to UK time, that's GMT +1 or GMT?
Yeah, GMT +1, yeah.
GMT +1.
Yeah.
If you belong to that time zone, it's 1 a.m. And I think GMT +2 is 9, right? No,
yeah,
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
2 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 2 a.m. If you don't belong to any of these time zones, just go to Google and ask Google what is 5 p.m. PST, and Google will tell you based on your own local time. Do not miss it. This is an opportunity for you to see this business and see if you can use it as your plan B. A lot of us started it as plan B, and have ended up having it as plan A.
Okay.
And some are still having it as plan B because they love what they do. Not because it is not providing what they want, but they love what they do. So they keep what they do. They just reduce their hours and work less hours and still do their plan B and plan A. So we are going to bring this to an end. Plan B is an absolute importance. Do not overlook it. It's an absolute importance. If you do not have a plan B, start thinking about it now that you have the opportunity, and think our business. Attend this webinar today. Write down any of the websites on the screen. Just click on that website or put it on your search bar, register for the webinar. It is free. You don't pay anything. Okay? And we will meet you on the other side. Just register and we'll meet you on the other side. We hope to see you again tomorrow with a different topic. It's always joy to be with you. Thank you so much for being a part of us. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.